Munch.
There better be a card that says swap.
Oh, game, you're being shit right now. Oh god, the game almost tried to do it to me. Hey, we're entering level 4 on pace. Entering level 4 on pace, how about that? It's been a little bit since I last gone. Okay, here we go. That's okay.
Give me the game.
Come on.
What? I can bury a skip! I can bury a skip!
Don't you do it. Oh god! Oh my god! Oh my god, I might have a chance. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay. 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 Stay calm. Stay calm. Don't you do it. Come on, game. Come on, I can still get PB. Yes! 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 I finally got sub 4! Yes! 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 We got it! We got it! We got it! We fucking got it! Oh shit! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! It happened! Oh my god, it's over! I can't believe it! I'm actually done with this game. Yes! Yes! I got it. got it. Fucking victory's done. I finally got it. I finally got sub 4. It's done. I can't believe it. I finally fucking got it. Oh god. I've wanted this for a year now.
Oh, it was numbnut spell.
Yes! Got it! Who the heck's talking? Is that Larva Star?
Yes!
Why does it say you're muted? Oh. Because I apparently muted you? Tonight I dreamed about cheese.
I'm fucking uploading this today. I've wanted this for half a fucking year. I finally met my dream time. It's not world record, but I don't fucking care. It's done. It's fucking done. Let's see. 355.7. Oh my god.
You are too? Really? Really? I don't say she's crying.
Oh my god. Like, roughly, like, just over a week after DevTax has finally got a sub 4, I finally got my goal. It's not world record, but I'm done. I can finally say I'm retiring from B-Type forever.
I'll do it tomorrow.
It was a nice journey.
My back's starting to bug me.
It was such a nice fucking journey.
I'm trying to clean up that rock.
So guys in the voice chat, you wanna hear me give my speech for sub 4? Like how my journey for Yoshi B-Type? Guys ready? You're ready for my speech and my PB progression here? Okay. So when I played NES Yoshi, like I remember like casually playing this back around 2009, like 2009 actually. I remember this was such a really fun game for me to play. So like I would just play, try to clear the levels, and try my best to survive as many levels as I could. And it's like it just took me so much to like get myself to even run this. Like I did not know about speedrunning until 2012. In 2012 actually. So then it's like when I started running this, like I remember getting runs on average that were like 10 to 13 minutes. I think my fastest run at that time was like 9 minutes and 40 something seconds. Years later, like August 2017, I look back at the game and I decide to pair live split with the gameplay so I can actually track my PVs. Like,
I'm scared, man.
like I started out with an 11 minute something run, after maybe 4 attempts. Like when I got my first completed run that didn't die. So I do roughly 200 attempts in a single day, and I got like 4 PBs in total. So like after all that, it just ended up with the fact that I ended up getting like a mid-6 after all that. Like a mid-6 within like a single day of doing runs. And this was all before I even like knew what live streaming was. And, I knew what live streaming was, but I didn't know how I could get some kind of like live stream software that was actually capable of running on my computer. So like throughout the next few weeks, I'm like doing occasional attempts. And then I remember once offline beating the then world record of 506 by Starcry Tiles. And I remember this was before I could even record. So the problem was I posted a screenshot of my new world record. It was 457 point something.
And they couldn't verify it because there was no video?
Yeah, they asked me for the video proof, and I had nothing to show them because I didn't know what I could use to record. So it's like I just ended up doing attempts, and my efforts kind of went to waste. But like then coming all the way back, when I finally knew what live streaming software was, I then came back to NES Yoshi. And like I was doing legitimate attempts. With these legitimate attempts, I remember after quite some grinding, I got 436, which was my first real PB. The world record at that time was 421 by FFR Pro 21. So then, like for the next few weeks, I'm doing attempts. I remember getting like 433, maybe a few days after the 436, and then on one particular day, I finally beat the world record by just over a second with a time of 419. And I was really happy that I was able to finally take a record in something with over 15 people. There's not so many people that run NES Yoshi. I think there's like just under 20 people in total. I'm going to take a check on the leaderboard real quick.
No.
So I can see how many B-type runners there are now. So I'm going to okay, let's take a look. So there are 13 runners now. So it's like, I was finally able to take world record in a game that had over 10 runners, and I was really happy to finally hold the title of being a world record holder for something that's this ridiculously luck-based. After over 1,100 attempts. Then sometime later, after taking a break, I come back, do more runs, and I remember maybe a month later, I ended up getting a 405, which I was seriously surprised. I ended up beating my own record by roughly another 10 or so seconds. I think it was like a 13-second PB. So it's like I beat my own record twice. And then just over a week ago, I noticed, I was looking at my speedrun notifications, and I noticed that DevTags N64 beat my Yoshi B-type world record with a time of 3:51. So it's like I hear about this, I had to go congratulate him. I never got to watch his streams, which made me kind of disappointed. But it gave me more of a reason to run NES Yoshi to go for sub 4 again, because by this time I had grinded almost 3,000 attempts, and it had been roughly 1,200 something without a PB. So now, I was giving this some runs because I wanted to have more of a reason to go for these runs and maybe finally beat my dream time of sub 4. And here I am now, 3:55. And I remember saying countless times to myself and on many of my local recordings, when I get sub 4, the day I get sub 4, no matter if it's world record or not, I am quitting B-type forever. And now I can do that in peace. I can finally quit. It was such a nice ride. The game taught me so much.
Suck.
The game taught me so much. It taught me a lot about reaction times, luck manipulation with power on frame inputs. It really taught me about reaction times. And like looking at the stage board that's generated at the start of each level. And kind of looking at the next pieces so I can kind of strategize where I want these to go. Like put them like in the best spots I can while trying to pull them off really fast. That I can maybe try to like get like more pieces dropped down to have like more chances at getting some better luck. And it's like I was getting nowhere for months, and I finally got another PB. It's not world record, but I don't fucking care. I've done it. I've got my dream time. I could finally quit. I could probably actually work on A-type now, but now I can start focusing on other games. Since I feel like I want to go for world record on this, because it was already too much. It was already too much pressure. And I would like to just put my thing on the chat, just like in the game window. I just want to show, like, DevTaxis is happy for me finally getting this run. Like, let's see. Whoops. Okay, so I can't really show it much, but like I had to go and pulse about this pretty much immediately as I got that sub 4. He told me, like, GG on the sub 4. Feels amazing, man. A decent stage 5. And, like, I was looking at, like, before this, like, on the same day that I ended up getting this, I was looking at DevTax N64's run, where he ended up exiting level 4 at roughly 2 minutes and 1 second, way faster than any level 4 exit I have ever done in my life. Like, it took so much. I am so happy. This is one of my longest goals, and I'm glad it's done. I could focus on other games. I can finally take a break. I can finally be relieved. I can finally express my emotions.
Well, until you start speedrunning the next game.
Well, for Yoshi B-Type at least, because I feel like I've done everything I needed to with NES Yoshi. I might work on A-Type, but A-Type is more execution based than luck, which is kind of nice. But except like I would have to like learn how to play like an A-Type, where instead of like trying to like keep your stacks as low as you can to try to like clear everything out, with A-Type it actually ends up being better to like let stuff stack so pieces can drop faster, so that you can clear levels faster. But except like with NES, with Yoshi B-Type, it's like a really good, it's like a really big test of luck. Like the runs are short, but man, the reset factor is extreme. Actually, I want to like pull out my split calc so I can show show how many runs of mine die in the first minutes. So like, I'm gonna go load up my splits. Yoshi B-Type on split calc. Okay. Like, I didn't save the splits right now because I still want to keep this up, but my split calc says data for the last 3,128 attempts. I've done 2,448 resets in the first stage alone. That's almost 80% of my runs. Almost 80% of my runs do not get past the first stage. Roughly 3/4 of my run do not get out of stage 1 with a good pace. like I have to keep resetting just for a good stage 1. And then with all of that, it just comes down to like what kind of stage 2 will I get? Like what kind of stage 2 will I get? So I'm like looking at that, and it's like, actually, can I put this on the game window? Is it gonna show up? Yes, it does. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it right in front. Actually, no, I'm gonna put this in its own window so the game window can be visible. So just go put this on there. So it's like almost 400 attempts had to be reset on stage 2. Like, my reset factor here is 52%, so it's like usually almost half of my runs that get out of level 1 do not get out of level 2. Which, with the fact that like sub 4 is very damn tight, like I can say it's just so annoying when I have to constantly reset on the first and second stage. Those 2 stages are just so absurd. And then like I finally get a run that like it's like I get like I can often get runs out of 2 with either slightly worse pace or like minus 25 seconds at best. I've had minus 30s at my absolute best out of level 2. It's like usually I would never get runs coming out of level 3. Like roughly a third of my runs out of 2 would reset on 3. On stage 4, it's more like just over 1 in 8 attempts come out of 4, regardless if it's like on pace or not. But man, and this is like. And like I have very few runs that can even get this kind of caliber coming out of level 4. And I'm glad it actually PB'd. Like it could have been world record, but I don't care. I wanted sub 4, first of all. I've wanted to get sub 4 since August 2017. Like I've wanted to see how far the game could get pushed down. And it's like Death Taxes came out of nowhere, started getting runs, and he eventually beat my 405. So now I have a 355. Actually, I want to go tell him I'm done. I'm done with this game. Oh my god. Such great runs. Also, that's my Discord chat. But yeah, I'm done. I never have to do this again for some months until I ever want to come back to B-type. So for now, I'm going to check the in-game time on this real quick. Like, I'm going to look at the time when I game over, and I'm just going to, like, take a quick look. So, 4 seconds. So let me guess, it's going to be like a 2:46. Oh, wait, 2:41 minus 3. No, 2:41 minus 4. That is 2:37 in-game time. Holy shit.
Get gooder.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright. I'm done with NES Yoshi. I need to take a break. I give shoutouts to DefTax N64 for his massive dedication to B-Type. And for taking the record from me so I could get more motivation to do B-Type and get my own sub 4 at last. I'd also like to give shoutouts to FFR Pro 21, who is the person I ended up taking my first world record. I took his by roughly over a second. Like him getting a massive world record inspired me to start really getting runs pushed in. And also, I like to point out that in the Yoshi NES community, there are 5 people. There are 5 unique players with sub 5 times. Josh Keys.
Oh, das ist fuck, buddy!
So let's see. I think like Konku. Okay, so there is
Okay.
Starcry. No, Starcry's house. That's a 5 6. The first person who got a sub 5 was FFR Pro 21. Said that, and then I got sub 5. Legitimately got sub 5. I think like
Are you actually talking about Trackmania or Tetris?
Yoshi
Neither.
B-type.
Neither.
I just got my sub 4 after over 3,300 attempts. So it's like it was FFR Pro who got his first sub 5, and then I started getting sub 5s. Konku, Japanese runner, ended up getting his sub 5 with a 459. Then Josh Keys came in with a 459, tying Konku, and then the newest person with sub 5s is DefTax1064. He just started coming out, grinding runs on so many nights. Like, for his sub 4, it took him almost 6,000 attempts since his last PB, which was a 414, to finally get another PB, and it was a really big win for him. And I have been grinding for roughly 1,600 attempts without a PB. If I wanted to give my exact number, it would be like 1,588, because my last PB was at 1,732. This one was at 3,320. Just gives an example like how hard grinding these kinds of games can be. And this is one that's just very luck-based. Me and Dev Taxes. I just thank so many people. And I also just like to thank myself for just having so much passion, just being so damn passionate for this game. I am so damn
Oh,
happy.
I'm sorry. No, that's not my mic base. That's my legs are shaking.
I'm just
So
happy.
it does the thing where it just like boom, 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 boom.
What?
Bumps.
What the
Yeah, I
heck?
know.
The heck are you doing?
Hell no.
But anyways, I'm done.
Yes.
Goodbye, Yoshi B-type. I'll probably not play this category for many months. I don't know if I ever want to come back to this. See you all sometime.
Peace.